The honourable member for Churchill-Kiewatinook-Askey.
Mr. Speaker, as the Prime Minister vacations in the mansions of his millionaire friends, First Nations in northern Manitoba are facing a housing crisis.
Yes.
A Pasquat Cree Nation, a shortage of 300 homes. Saugeen First Nation, a shortage of 250 homes. Yet Budget 2018 commits to about enough money to build one house per reserve if you're lucky.
Yeah.
The shortage of housing on First Nations leads to health and well-being challenges for these communities. Communities are trying to find solutions, and yet the federal government is not at the table. Why is this government ignoring the housing crisis on First Nations across Canada?
Yes. Thank you.
The honourable parliamentary secretary for Indigenous Services.
Mr. Speaker, our government remains committed to co-developing distinctions-based Indigenous housing strategies with our First Nations, Inuit and Métis partners. This is why Budget 2018 invests $600 million over 3 years for First Nation housing, $500 million over 10 years for Métis Nation housing, $400 million over 10 years for Inuit-led housing plan. This funding is a significant step towards addressing the housing needs in Indigenous communities. Our government is committed to closing the unacceptable housing gap for Indigenous communities.
Excellent job.